Get your St. Louis MMA fix at knucklejunkies.com.
This video is sponsored by Brad Carey with Realty Executives Premier. If you're looking to buy or sell your home, call Brad Carey.
Honestly, man, that was the first time I ever been rocked. But, I knew just to stay calm, keep my composure. And he was going for the finish. I kind of think he was tiring himself out. I stayed covered up and went for the single leg, ended up getting it. And then from there, I just recovered, got my senses back, and just rode him out to the end and felt like I stole the first round with that, but it was close. And honestly, when I hit him with that double leg and got him against the cage, I honestly thought the finish was there. I was going. And then I kind of felt like the ref was going to give it to me, so I just calmed myself down, kept my composure again, and then rode him out and see what I could just do till the end of the round. I took him down, felt like, on the ground he was weak, so that's what I was going to do, take him down. The up kicks, I got hit with a couple of them, but then I just knew to watch out for him. Then I threw his legs by, hit him with that punch, and I kind of felt like I hit him with that and weakened him, softened him up, then just rode him out the rest of the round.
Oh, so you want to know where the Wild Man baby came from? Okay, Wild Man is a tradition back home. My dad back home, that's his name, and you have to fight for that name, so I fought for that name for a long time, and now that was passed down to me. I just really take real ownership to it. It's not a man that do crazy things, drink, smoke, or just go and do reckless things like jackass or something. He's actually that puts in the work, that actually comes out and show people things they would never see, things that nobody would even imagine that you can comprehend. When I use that name, I want to show them I can do amazing things. That's why Wild Man is just not the man. It's the wild things he can do, the wild things he can experience, the wild things you get when you feel his presence, his energy, his presence. When he's in that cage, you not just watching, you're in there with him. Every strike that I throw, you throwing with me. That's how wild it gets.
Oh man, obviously you've seen I had to work hard for it, but it feels amazing. Everything I've worked for the past 3.5 years, it just all came tonight, and it feels great, man. It's an amazing feeling. There was maybe some things I could have done a little bit more, but I felt like I put it pretty, tough on him in the first round, and at the end of it, it was kind of like, man, this guy's a lot tougher than I thought. And then in my corner, Kane Royer, let's just keep putting it on him, and he was a tough dude, but I kept trying to do as much as I could. Talk is I'm in the 8-man tournament coming up in October, so that's what I got next apparently, and that's what I'm going to be training hard for. A lot of tough competition in there, so I'm going to be definitely training my butt off.
For me, this cage a little bit smaller than the fight hard cage that I'm used to fighting in, so I knew that his game plan probably would be to pressure me to the cage, try to get the takedown, pressure. And he did a really good job at trying to implement that, but I was just able to counter most of the things he was able to do. He did get me down a couple times, but he wasn't successful in anything else. After he got to the mat, he couldn't strike, he couldn't transition to anything worth anything. So I think that was the difference in the fight. 4-0, I'm just looking for name fights now, big name fights. I want to fight out of the state. I want to get a big fight. I always told people, and I told the local guys, you need to be like, I'm the best local guy around. Nobody can touch me. That's the only way you make it to the regional scene. You can't be trying to have tough fights on the local scene. You need to be getting through these fights, finishing them, and winning these fights so you can get to the regional scene. That's the only way you're going to make it national. So I'm looking forward to a tough fight. Hopefully I get something here coming up soon. It's not another 5-month layoff.
Yeah, I work so hard, man. It's like not even just fight. I just work so hard every fight, and even when I don't have a fight. And when I worked as hard as I just did these past few months, it was devastating to have an opponent. And he stepped in last minute. Man, I couldn't thank him enough because I like to fight. I don't know what it is. It's just something about fighting. I just like to do it. Well, he was strong, and he was fast. He was ferocious. And I'm so glad that was the fight I wanted. He couldn't have been a better opponent, and I got hit a few times, and I know that I could take a hit. I took it like a man, and I gave it feel like a man, and I love myself for that. I don't have any problem with 170s, strength-wise. So I might stay, or I might just stop fighting nature and go to 155. I want to get my name out there more. I like the fact that I was the main event tonight, and I like the fact that I think the first round was close, but I don't think any other round was close. So I proved myself, and I need other people to know that I'm a tough fighter, and hopefully the next fight can be on a bigger stage. You know what I mean?
Wow, man, baby.
Get your St. Louis MMA fix at knucklejunkies.com.